Hey icons, it's Annie here, and today I'm going to take you through my skincare routine. Typically, I cut this out in my Makeup Diaries episodes because it just adds time, and I try and keep the videos as concise as possible because I know no one wants to click on like a 30-minute video, so I try and keep them shorter for y'all. But that said, skincare is very, very important when you're doing makeup, so I want to share the way I do my skincare with y'all. I just got these masks, and I did use one today, but if I sat here and I said, yeah, I put a mask on my face, I'm so bougie, I wait 15 to 20 minutes for that mask so my face is all nice. No, I don't do that every day. I did it today, and guess what? I had a spiral. I did and I didn't. And I was doing my makeup, and I said, no, this is not it for my icons. So and it's okay to have those days. So I washed off my makeup, and I'm back here. So no, I'm not gonna put on another mask. Though if you were to use a mask, the only reason I bring it up is because we'd start with the mask here. Where do I actually start on most days? I start my skincare with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And you're like, Annie, why would you set your face before you even put anything on? Because most of the times, and I learned this in makeup school, so I'm so glad I can share this with y'all. Setting sprays, I'm not going to say they're a scam, but most of the time setting sprays are just like mists. And you really have to see, there's some that say setting spray and some that say sealing spray. And the sealing spray is going to basically be the Aquanet of setting sprays. Setting sprays are just like, let's set it together, let's maybe make it a little bit more dewy of a look instead of using powder to finish it. Sealing is like, you're not adjusting your makeup after that. At the end of the day, there are a lot you can choose from, but this one's just a classic. This one works really well. There are different sizes that you can get, and so I just start off by misting my face. Just mist to give it that extra moisture. And I take my money fan. Let me see if I can be cool. There we go. And I take my fan, or I just sit sometimes. Sometimes I sit and I listen to music. But for y'all, I'll speed it up a little bit. And I just fan myself for that to kind of settle in. You can tell your skin's a little bit more like tacky afterwards. Next up, I'm going to put on this Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Moisture Essence. I am going to be completely honest with y'all. I went around Sephora one day, and I was like, oh, what's this? And I tested it, and I just loved the way it made my skin feel, like even just on like the back of my hand. It makes your skin feel super bouncy, and essentially this step is your toner. And I'm not saying you have to go through every single step that I'm going to show you. Just do what works best for your skin. Sometimes it can be a lot of products for some people, and some people like all the steps. Some people just want something a bit quicker. And a good way to remember how this goes is no matter what, you just are going to place on the thinnest products to your thickest. So toner usually is quite liquidy, quite thin of a product, and you finish with your primer, which is more of a thicker, like a thicker product, a thicker cream. If you're like, oh my god, there's toner, there's serum, there's moisturizer, there's primer, there's all this stuff, like I don't know what to do. Thinnest to thickest, and it works out. Next up is my serum. I use MAC's Hyper Real Serumizer. This says it's skin balancing and super hydrating. I like it because I typically have a drier complexion. My skin, I'm in Texas, it's dry all the time. My skin gets very dry. So the serum's just going to basically help your moisturizer like sink into your skin. I also put a little serum underneath my eyes because you gotta love makeup school. I go in to learn makeup, and I learn apparently my eyes, my under eyes are very dry. And the teacher's walking around. And remember, everyone, put a little extra serum and moisturizer under Annie's eyes because she has really dry under eyes. Next up, moisturizer. I have the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. I like this one because it's in the middle, it's lightweight, but it makes you feel like you're still putting moisturizer on and not just like something super liquidy. I have sensitive skin, it doesn't irritate it. It works really well with all my makeup products. Sydney Sweeney loves it, or at least she's paid to love it, so you know, we're in good company. Following moisturizer, I am going to place on my primer. I've just grown to love Hourglass as a company so much. Like, they have my heart. Every time I use this on people, they always are like, wait, what is this? It feels so nice on my skin. I like to massage it into my skin, really work it in there. And so now you think, oh, you're done. Annie's done. Hey, did you know Annie's done face care? I'm not. We want to give our lips a little love, you know? We want them to look nice when we put our lipstick or lip gloss or lip liners on. So, I have this hack. Pat McGrath's lip balm. This is her lip fetish, and I'm pretty sure it's in sheer. And it almost feels like a primer on my lips, I'm not gonna lie. Just makes them so smooth. You think I stop there? Absolutely not. I'm a twin, so I like to do things in twos. It feels wrong if I don't. I follow it with Space Camp Wellness's lip balm. Bonus points if you use sweet vanilla, because I'm a vanilla girly. I absolutely love this product. I have a product review video out on it, and I have absolutely fallen in love. You know, love Nick with all my heart. But I'm not just saying this because, like, I love him. Like, this is truly a product that, as a makeup artist, I stand by. I've tried so many lip balms, and the Texas heat has hated them all, except Space Camp. I'm someone that's really prone to bad eczema. We can probably see on camera. I have, like, all these cuts on my hands. I know, they're not really nice. It's all dry and gross, and, you know, if Space Camp decided to create a lotion as well, I would be first in line to get it, because usually that also means my lips are really dry, they're really cracked, especially in like this weather. We're in January, about to go to February, and for Texas, that's like our winter. I was stressing because I was like, I'm gonna have to still film videos, but my lips are gonna look so craggly. Space Camp has saved me, and therefore I will always be a certified self-employed camp counselor because of it. Technically, that's the end of the skincare. Sometimes if I want to go the extra mile, I'll put on my Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen, which is additionally a primer, but I was told that in makeup school, sunscreen will, if you're taking like photos and stuff, it will cause flashbacks, which just mean it will make your face look a little paler. So I only do that when I'm like going outside, not when I'm filming a video for you and I run to Target. Like if I'm going outside and I'm gonna be out there longer, you know, then I will. I go onto my brows and I just put on some balm. This is Gucci's like all-purpose balm. You literally don't have to use Gucci, and I tell myself that, but try telling Annie and Sephora that. Two completely different beasts. So just run that over my brows, and then I get one of my disposable spoolies, and I just go over and I brush them out. Brows are nice, skin is nice. Now we go on to the eyes. I start with Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I know I've said it in another video, but I picked this up one day in high school. I don't even think I knew it was anti-aging. I love how this works, and since then I have been superstitious and I've just always grabbed the anti-aging one. I don't recommend it for its anti-aging properties or whatnot. I just use it because I know it works. And people are like, what the is eye primer? Well, you know when you're wearing eyeshadow and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, and then you're like, oh, I have to take it off at the end of the day because, oh, it's gotten creases. This primer is gonna basically like eliminate or just like prevent that. So I basically place that on, and then I tap it into my eye, and then we can't forget this step. is to set it, and I just use a press setting powder. The one I use is NARS, but any press setting powder works. And I just gently pat in this setting powder until it doesn't feel sticky anymore. And yeah, that is basically what I do to prep my face. So when I start a Makeup Diaries episode and I say, hey y'all, just a reminder, I prepped my face beforehand, and I don't want people to be like, I did everything Annie said, but it looks like this, not like what she has it look like. It's because I take the time to do my skincare beforehand, and despite what the videos may look like, it's always a step I do. It's just a step I cut out for time for y'all. But now I have this video, so, you know, I can cover my ass and go watch it. So make sure you like or subscribe this video because it would mean a lot to me, and I know y'all liked it because it's very helpful, and I'm in a much better attitude than I was this morning, so yeah, I love you. If you have anything else you'd like to see in these home videos, just let me know. Shoot me a comment, DM me. My socials are in the description below. And I do have something kind of fun and special coming y'all's way, so stay tuned. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye, icons.